It's an apps. Hi, everyone. So, Valentine's Day is one of my favorite days of the year. Yes, I love New Year's for different things because it shows me what my year is going to look like on an energetic level. But Valentine's Day, the day of love, once a year takes place. And I'm starting to notice that the human species are a very strange species. We're a species that want to find love, want to be in love, we're searching for love, we're looking for it everywhere. And yet, so many people in this one day to celebrate the idea of love has been ruined in a sense. It's like we've been programmed that it's a love of a partner specifically, and we're like waiting to receive the love. It's like the day we're waiting to receive it. You know, am I gonna get that gift, that box, the teddy bear, the outing, the whatever it is, right? That's in couplehood, right? And then the singles are all sad and upset that they don't have partners to show them and lavish them with love on this specific day. I was one of those in singlehoods. Not in the past few years. I've been ecstatic doing Valentine's Day the way I believe Source has provided us with that day, no matter what the history of it is, with a day to remember the idea and the emotion of love. So what am I talking about here? So I've had a couple friends for years of my life who I'm like, oh my God, it's Valentine's. What are you going to do for Valentine's? Like, how are you going to celebrate this day together? For only, of course, more women are the ones who want it because they just want it. And a lot of the men that I've come across are like, oh, I don't have to show her that I love her in this one day. I love her every day, which isn't true because, you know, I know their stories. Or vice versa, or even the woman's like, no, that one day is not going to do anything. It's, you know, it's an everyday thing. It's not one day. And I'm like, why kill the day? Why kill the opportunity where the world, can you imagine that the entire world for one day of the year has the opportunity to experience love? To give love. You cannot receive love, the true love that you truly desire to feel inside, which isn't a human love. It isn't receiving it from a human being. That love that we remember before coming in human form, that love we're all seeking for. It's like there's a memory in me that remembers that I was unconditionally loved and I'm looking for it on earth through humans all the time. I want to get it back. To only discover that, oh my God, that's source love. Like that's the essence. It's here. I am receiving unconditional love from source. Like it's in my heart if I just expand. And my value here isn't, yes, I can receive it, but not from an angry place or I don't care about Valentine's. It's like, how can I embrace this day so differently? How can I embrace this day in a way where I can expand my heart into love? Since the whole world is vibrating and now there's war against it, right? Like, oh, it's crap. Oh, the industry just wants to sell. You don't have to buy the things. You don't have to go buy the chocolate box. You can if you want to. It's available. But you don't have to go with what it needs to look like, because what it really means is when the whole planet is aware of love at this moment in time, right? And we're all awakened to this one day of love is to be the one that's giving it. Because the delights of love is the receiving of the joy of giving it. Not because I'm waiting to be given something. It's just a natural consequence of expanding yourself in this amazing time and making it your New Year resolution, where how can I experience love more in my life? Not take love, but experience love differently. How can I offer love, a smile, a love, a hello, a happy Valentine's, and I hope you have a loving day today. Make way for somebody. Show love to yourself. It doesn't mean you have to bring yourself flowers and do all this lovely stuff, although I love that song. You can bring yourself flowers. Yeah. You could do all those things, yes. But there's a bitterness behind it in a sense. It's like, well, because I'm single or because my partner isn't, so I'm going to do it to me, right? But it isn't like that at all. It isn't how can I bring things to me to make me feel fine during Valentine's. It's like, how can I expand my heart, my love, during this one phenomenal day that the planet is aware that there's so much lack of love, that I want to be a tool of joy and love today. And I don't know what's going to come out of it, but I'm sure doing that, I will receive love. If you're single and lonely, that's okay. Go out, smile to someone, say happy Valentine's to others, bring a random person a flower, make somebody's day, right? Be the provider of the love on this day. When you do that, what happens is your heart opens. You become a version, I'm not saying you're going to be God, but you become a version of unconditional source love on the planet. You become the tool that is providing this unconditional love, right? If your partner's all like, I don't believe in it, I'm not going to show it to you, and you're feeling all bitter and weird and upset inside, that is normal. Of course you're going to be angry because you want to receive it, right? So instead of forcing a partner to do it because they have like some weird insight about Valentine's, or they're angry with love, or they don't think that they should be contained within this one day to show it, and you're one who genuinely wants to receive love, something I heard so beautifully from Neil Walsh in one of his books, and many of his books, is whatever you want in life, you gotta give it, because then you will receive it by default. I'm telling you, everything here is upside down. Everything we have learned here in the human form is upside down, right? But the truth is the other way around. What you desire the most, if you desire compassion, give compassion to someone. If you desire love, you give love to someone. If you desire to be seen, you make sure to see someone. You see others, you hear others. What you desire to receive the most, you offer to someone. I'm not talking about narcissists, okay? Usually a lot of people are offering narcissists those things. No, offer it to people who you know would cherish and actually want that. They need it in their life, right? As much as you do. So in this beautiful day of love, where we're getting an opportunity to touch base, to taste, to value love, give that opportunity to someone. Whether it's your children, your neighbor, your friend, random on the street, a poor person you come across, blast that smile. Say happy Valentine's. Say I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. Be a version of Source. Be God. Experience being the love, the unconditional love of God to others, and just watch how it's like a waterfall effect on top of you. That is you receiving the love that you've seeked. Hi, Delia. I love your little hearts, sweetheart. Merci. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hearts. Oh, what a beautiful amount. Thank you. Be that source, right? Like, can you imagine we are on a planet that is dying for love, right? We're all searching from humans. I need love from you. I need love from you. I need love from my parents that never showed me. I need love from a partner. I need love from these friends, and dying for it. And the day that comes on the planet where love is like the thing that everyone is aware of. Every store is selling something loving. Hearts are everywhere. You don't have to, if you don't want to believe in that stuff, fine. But use the opportunity to expand your love for life, for Source, for yourself, and for humanity. You know, if you're walking down the street and you see someone crying today, every day I hope you do this, but you see someone crying, maybe they don't need your interaction. Maybe all they need is a tap on the shoulder, a random. You don't know. Just if you open yourself to giving love, the reward is you will actually feel love. You will be receiving it. It doesn't have to look the way you want it to look like from a partner. Right? Many people are married, well, as far as I know, or the world I'm in, right, are married to narcissists who don't know crap about this, right? And even if they do the right things, the process, you never feel fulfilled by it. You're like, oh, well, I got the flowers, I got the candy, and now they're like off. That's not the way. Just Search, expand, zoom out of your circle, expand further and be like, I want to taste what it would be like to celebrate this day that we are being provided on this planet, a day of love where everyone is open to it. Everyone is open to it, right? Forget the people that are fighting against it and saying this is like corporation industries, this is where you don't have to buy anything. But expand your heart to love today, right? When your kids piss you off, just remember, today I will experience what it would be like to really hear them, to really see them, because this is what would love do? The greatest question. The greatest question. I forgot who said this, but it was someone, either Neil Walsh or someone amazing that I read this and I heard this. The biggest question is to ask, and it's helped me so much. What would love do right now? Which doesn't exclude me, but includes me in the process, right? What would love do right now? If I were just pure love right now, with my boundaries set and everything, nobody has to step all over you, right? If I was pure love right now, what would I do? How would I pour that out to the world? Now, can you imagine if all of us use this day, this beautiful day of love, to offer love to the world without attachment, without it meaning anything? It's not like, well, I'm waiting for the reward, or I'm attached because my worth. Oh, I'm so kind, I have to show. No, it's just no attachment to it. Just simple, easy. I just want to be loved today. I just want to be loving today. With no attachment, no reward. I just want to do that for others today. Can we do this on Valentine's? Can we choose for us to change our perception of Valentine's? Instead of it having to be for a partner, or it has to look in love dynamics, can it just be a day of love? How can I show compassion to the world? How can I show compassion to me? How can I be a compassionate partner to myself right now? Right? What brings my heart joy? Just for today, let me recognize the truth of who I am. Right? I'm a spark of source. My soul is a spark of source. This table is a spark of source. My phone is a spark of source. My hair is a spark of source. I wouldn't be able to move if I didn't have source around me, inside of me, breathing it. So how can I become a spark of source to the world right now? I'm getting goosebumps everywhere just to feel this beautiful largeness of who I am when I'm outside of my ego, outside of my needs, my desperation to receive, and I become the one offering, just offering it for free. Offering it not to wait for somebody to say, oh, it's so nice of you, waiting for nothing, just to offer it for free, right? Even to myself, offer it for free to myself, right? So if we can today, how delightful would it be if we can forget all the Valentine perspectives, all the haters of the Valentines, and just remember that we're all seeking love. We're all trying to remember who we were as souls before we came on earth. We're all trying to remember the unconditional love that we had received as souls before coming into this body that caused us to lose memory. But deep in our heart, we're all looking for the same thing. We're trying to remember, because we used to be unconditionally loved, that we're searching for it in the human realm, trying to receive it from every human being around us, and not noticing that we can never receive it from another human being. We can only receive it from Source, because Source is the only thing that gives it to us unconditionally. And that's what we are remembering. We're vibrating that memory inside, and we're searching and hungry for it. But what if we become the provider of that for someone? To offer it the way we remember we were given to it as souls. How delightful would that be? Because then the return is God's love. Oh, just cascading over, just God's love. I'm not waiting for that other human being to return it, or this one or that one. I'm just receiving gushes of love from Source. I'm giving what I'm searching for. I'm giving what I'm searching for. And that's how it works, right? And it doesn't mean getting stepped over. It doesn't mean not having boundaries. It doesn't mean if somebody's rude, you don't stand up for yourself or walk away or choose harmony again. It means none of that. I know it's a very thin line between being the givers, the empaths, the light workers, the sensitives, being givers, but just choose who you're giving it to. Choose it, give it to the people that you know would cherish it and want it. Don't just throw it there and then say, see, I wasn't received and it hurt me so much. Don't put yourself in that cycle, right? Don't put yourself in that cycle. And if you want to, don't wait for anything in return. Be satisfied that it's not even about the person. It's about you. I want to experience Source. I want to experience how Source unconditionally loves me. And I want to do it to all the humans, to any humans I come across today that I know Source is putting in my way, because now I'm zoned out of just the partner. Source is providing those humans in my way because they're the ones that will actually need unconditional love at this moment in time. Like, just be that person. Be that person. Be that version. Trust God will send you the right people. Trust that you are ready to open your heart for today. Just try it out. February 14th. Try it out. Have fun with it a little bit. You know? Give love instead of waiting to receive it so desperately to heal the wound of your lack of love. That's your wound to deal with. That's yours to heal. That's yours to remember that you are loved and you are loving. And a mantra I've used for so long now that has really helped, that I will provide you with on this special day, is you just simply say, I am loved and I am loving. I am loved and I am loving. And now you're open to all kinds of love that you're being loved by. But how I have evolved into seeing it is, I am loved by God and I am loving, right? And all the right things start to happen where I feel loved. I just know it. I am loved and I am loving. I am loved and I am loving. And I repeat it. I just keep repeating it until I start to feel different. I feel like, yes, instead of I'm horrible, I'm shitty, I'm needy, I'm all this, we could just change the language a little bit, right? I can be nicer to me, and that's an act of love, right? That's an act of love for you, for your being, a little bit, so that you can breathe and you can be like, I choose to see differently. Even if I don't believe it, I will say it, okay? And somehow God will open up ways for me to start to believe it more, for it to be my truth, that I am loved and I am loving, and I can be both. And I'm not waiting for a human being to provide it. I'm waiting for Source. I know Source loves me, and I know I can be as loving as Source is to me, whatever that looks like. I have no expectations, right? So happy Valentine's. It is a beautiful day. The entire world, just think of the world, all the wars, the hunger, they all know about Valentine's. We can all choose to shift the vibration a little bit on the planet starting today. Use Valentine's as your New Year's. Use this special love day where everyone's consciously aware of it. Conscious awareness. The more of us that are vibrating here and choosing to use it differently, the more the world changes. The more people find softness in themselves, kindness in themselves. If everyone anywhere in the world smiles, takes care of someone, just offers love, just offer kindness, compassion, love to 1, 2, 3, 4 people, 5 people during the day, the ripple effect is incredible. And without waiting for it to come to you, just offer it. I hope this was helpful. I hope whatever information from the program of how to hate Valentine's or force Valentine's to look a certain way, you can just let it go. Let go of that old program and step into a new way of experiencing love, a new way of being, right? It's called freedom. It's called freedom. Don't lose your compassionate and kind self because you've been wounded by incompassionate, inconsiderate, selfish people. That's only teaching you to choose differently, to choose the people in which, but you don't change your compassion, you do not change your kindness, you do not change the gifts that you have inside that cause the world to be a better place. but you just learn boundaries. You learn discernment, right? You learn who can cherish that gift and who can't. You become the person who feels, this person will cherish it. This person needs compassion. And not because I need them to see me showing them compassion, because they do need it. And they're looking for it, and they will cherish it, and they will use it, and they will move on with it. But they won't abuse me for it and hold back and hurt me in the process. You have to discern. That is your power, right? That is where the leakage of your power is. Giving it to the people that simply don't care about it, simply want to deplete you and use you and be a victim of their life, right? And there are millions out there that are searching for just love and compassion so that they can find it within them. Be that source. Be source. I love you all so dearly. Happy Valentine's. I give you my beautiful heart. I love you dearly. And from now on, I'm trying to get everyone on board to go to my Facebook Rain's Transformation. I'll leave the link in the comments to do the lives there. Okay, in the business page. It's easier to manage somehow, and there are more little trinklets there. So I'll keep doing here a little bit until I keep introducing it so that I can find you all there. Okay? It'll be easier for me. And I'm hoping from that platform I'll be able to touch more people, to get in touch with more people. And having you there supporting me is of great value. So I love you. I adore you. Happy Valentine's. I hope that I was of loving service today to you, and I'm going to do my best to enjoy this beautiful love day with my kids, with randoms I meet on the street, with whoever God puts my way. Okay, love you all. Take care. Bye.